Hey guys, so I kind of want to do like an update video on my whole DNA search for my birth parents extravaganza that is going on. And first, I would really like to say a huge thank you to some people. My daughter-in-law Phoenix, for being so good at just looking into things and researching stuff and contacting people. I think it's awesome, and thank you very much for all of your help. Also, after the last video that I posted, a friend from high school, back then she was Tammy Clark, now she's Tammy Ledbetter. Some of you may know her. She's awesome. She's also a fellow adoptee, and she just recently got connected with a sister that she found, and her sister does research. She's a research angel, and so she got me in contact with her, and her friend Mitch, who is also a research angel, thank you Mitch, have been working on looking into my family tree and the stuff that we found on Ancestry. And so I got a message from Mitch last night, but I responded to it this morning, and he was asking if we could talk over the phone. So of course I called him, and he has found my birth mother. Yeah. Now, it's a little bit bittersweet because she passed away last April. She was 75, but I've gotten to read a little bit about her. He sent me the obituaries for her and my grandmother, her mother. And she sounds like just a really fantastic person. And she was well loved. And, sorry, that just makes me so happy. You know, it makes me so happy. I'm so glad that she was well loved and that people loved her and that she loved people. And I read things about her that even my daughter Julia was like, it sounded like you, you know. And as I was reading along, I was like, so that's where I get that from. It was kind of neat. Yeah, so it turns out, like I said before in the other video, I knew about her a little bit, and because I knew her name. It turns out her name was Gail, but she went by Gay, right? So I had the name right. It was just, it was a little harder to find because we didn't know the whole name. We knew she went by her nickname, basically. So, yeah, and I do have two sisters from her side. So I have two half sisters, and I did know that was part of the story that I was told. So, but also, apparently, it looks like I have a brother. Now, I haven't really confirmed all that yet. We have sent messages to people, and I haven't heard anything back yet. Hopefully, I hear something, I'm not really sure, how much was told to anybody about my existence, right? But, maybe somebody knows something. She had brothers and sisters. She also came from a big family. Like my dad's side of the family had 10 kids. There was 8 brothers, 2 sisters. She had 6 kids in her family. So she had 5 brothers and sisters, and a couple of her brothers have passed already as well. So, but it looks like there's still some siblings that are still alive. So hopefully we'll get a chance to contact somebody, that might know something, right? But yeah, we found her because there's a group of people that I came up as a close match to on my Ancestry thing that were not part of my father's family. So, the deduction is that they've got to be part of her family, right? So we looked into it, and it's a little bit complicated, but one of the people that we've looked into today, just to see if we could find the strand that connects us, he was related to the McElroys. Now, my great-grandmother was a McElroy. according to the things that we've been able to find, going back, looking through, who came from where and whatever. But so he's related to this woman that would be my great grandmother, and she was a McElroy. She married a man with the last name Temple, and she had children. One of them being my grandmother, and her last name was Temple. And then she married a man named Martin, and they had 6 children, one of them being the woman that we believe is probably more than likely my mother. Everything kind of lines up after that. Once we found her name, and she was married to a gentleman with the last name Lowe, and it was, they married in 1960. They lived in California during that time. So yeah, it's I'm about 95% sure that we found the right person. I'm just really excited about it. So, yeah, I mean, if it turns out that it's not true, I guess I'll just come back and be like, whoop, sorry, that was not it. But between Mitch and Kathy and their research and Phoenix's research, we've come to the same conclusion that's got to be her. So we sent some messages out to my potential siblings, just asking for more information. So we're still, on the hunt and everything, but I think we've done it. It sounds like it to me. I mean, it seems pretty logical, right, when we look at all of it. So, but I have gotten to see some pictures, and yet, I'm seeing familiarity. I'm seeing, resemblance and stuff. And hey, a lot of us resemble each other, so it's hard to say based just on that, but but that's the update. And I'm just heading home from work, and I'm just excited. I'm so excited. Just more puzzle pieces, put together, and I'm really excited about it. So, anyway, I'll have more information at another time, and later on, we're still looking into stuff, so I'll let you know how it goes. But I promised that I would make an update, so here's our update. And I know, let's keep our fingers crossed, right? And we're happy searching and see what we can find. And hopefully I'm not too weird of a surprise for people. I mean, I just want to know. I just want to know where I came from. I want to see their faces. I want to know, stuff that a lot of other people just grow up knowing. I want to know it. And so I'm on my way. Something that I've always wanted, and I just think I'm just really, grateful that I get to do this, right? And anyway, I'm so excited. Thanks for sharing this with me, you guys. I'm happy you want to share it with me. I'm going to try not to make this video 15 minutes long like the last one, so I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Mwah. Have a great day.